Hey guys, it's me here with your weekly update. This Sunday we're celebrating Easter, and man, I know I've mentioned this before, but when I think about Easter last year versus Easter this year, I am so excited. I am so ready to celebrate Jesus and in the context of community this year. So I'm really super excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm excited. We have 65 kids already signed up for Sunday, and I know we'll get probably quite a few more between now and Sunday, which is amazing when I think of like just the number of opportunities that we get every Sunday, 60 some kids or whatever. Like that's 60 opportunities, you guys, we have to just invest in these kids and just teach them about Jesus. And so I think that's just a wonderful thing, and I'm really super excited for them to just hopefully get to experience some joy after this year. I think we're all kind of like needing a little bit of joy in our lives right now. So yeah, so I'm just really super excited for Easter this Sunday. Nothing really different other than our elementary room will now be in a new location. So it'll be in the youth room, which is that room on the west side of the building where, if you've attended on Sunday so far, where they've been praying for people. So I guess they're going to move that back to the sanctuary. And so the youth room will now be elementary kids, just so that we can increase spaces. We've had to turn kids away a few Sundays because we just haven't had room for them. Second of all, because of Sundays and because of our numbers, if you're coming to church and you are bringing your kiddos, and we have a class available for your kids at first service, and if you're able to make it work with your schedule, I'm actually going to ask, are you willing to come to first service, you guys? Just because our 10:15 service tends to be our more popular service, and I don't want to like run out of spaces to where we're having to turn kids away yet again, even though we're trying to increase as many spaces as possible, especially knowing that we might have some visitors. So if you're already signed up for second and you want to switch to first, let me know. Or if you're thinking about coming and if you can make first service work, I would greatly appreciate you guys to just to think about that and to make that work, because I really would like to have just spaces available. Not to mention that we just have a ton more spaces available at first service, so your kids will get a better experience in terms of being seen and interact with the leaders instead of just like instead of it feeling like overwhelming or something like that. Um, so that's really it, you guys. Not a whole lot. I really could. Oh, although speaking of Sunday, we have a great team already in place. I could use one or two more people for each service just to help out in various spaces, whether it's a small group helper in elementary, a helper in preschool, a helper in toddlers or nursery or whatever. Yeah, I think I would love that if you guys are available. I think just to let you guys know, I have hired some sitters this Sunday, and I probably will for the next few weeks be hiring sitters. Just because so we're not turning kids away. We're trying to just create as much space as possible for those who are ready to come back to have the space to come back. And so we're going to be just hiring sitters to help fill in any gaps that we may have moving forward. But I would love to not do childcare on a Sunday morning, and I would love to do. I would love to disciple our kids, like we're trying to do, and that means I need you guys. I need those who I know who've committed to Jesus, and committed to raising disciples, to help our kids. So yeah, so if you're free this Sunday, let me know. Either service one or two people, that would be great. I'll be around greeting hopefully new families and helping to get them settled. So yeah, so you guys, so that's really it. So not a whole lot. Oh, Good Friday service tomorrow night. There is a Good Friday service at the building. We're gonna actually combine with our Spanish church that meets right after our church does on Sunday. So I'm really super excited to get to experience this. I actually don't speak Spanish, so I'm not gonna know some of what's happening, but that's okay. I think it's still gonna be beautiful anyways. So yeah, but if you're like, hey, I'm still at home, I'm not ready for this, I know there's some Good Friday materials on our church website, so hopefully you can check those out too as well. And I would just encourage you guys, if you haven't yet this week, just to spend some time between now and Sunday just reflecting on, the events of this week. It's a Holy Week, and a lot happens, between the Last Supper and the Garden of Gethsemane and then the crucifixion and then the resurrection. Like, there's just like a lot that happens. And so I think just to really able to take some time, and just to meditate on that, I would really encourage you guys to, set aside an hour, or, do this as a family. If you want some resources for kids, I can send you, I think, what we did last year. I think it'd be great. I think I don't know if you guys saw, there's a cute little podcast called We Wonder that's written for kids. And this past week, we've been sitting outside and Abby's like, I want to listen to the podcast. And so we've been just slowly, just quiet and listening. It's probably the one time of the day for 10 minutes where my daughter is quiet. And it's been really beautiful to see. And so I just would encourage you guys to just take some time between now and Sunday to just to pause and reflect so that we're not running into Easter. Because I feel like I know things are starting to open up and stuff like that. So just so for that to happen. Yeah, so I will see you guys on Sunday. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Oh, just real quick, I just want to celebrate last Saturday. For those of you who weren't at our family event, it was amazing. We had tons of people show up. It was a little crazy for a while, but everybody was in great spirits. So many people were so thankful for us to have these events. I even had somebody call me later in the week. She's like, this was just wonderful. My grandkids loved it. It was so good to see them smiling and having fun and having joy on their faces after this past year. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who helped out. Whether it was behind the scenes getting ready or during the event, it was probably one of our better events. I mean, like all of our events, I feel like actually we just knock out of the park. But it just felt really good to be able to provide something for the community. So I just want to say thank you to everybody who helped out with that. So thank you guys. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you on Sunday, happy Easter. Bye, you guys.